good morning, or should I say grand rising. I told y'all yesterday that we were gonna do part two to this whole thing. Alright, give me another second because I gotta switch Instagram. I woke up at 4 in the morning to my alarm. And give me one moment, y'all. Cause I wanna actually grab my makeup so I'm on here. I can actually do my makeup. And then I don't have to worry about doing that or anything else. Until like later on. Hold on. Alright. Give me one moment. Ugh. Okay. Yo, welcome to Texas. Good morning. Grand Rising. Hello. Hey Aaron. Good morning, good morning. As I was saying, I did wake up this morning at 4. And good lordy. um Waking up at 4 this morning was a breath taker. Like you're exhausted, but I don't know. It's different. Y'all smash that thumbs up button for me, please. Smash it. Um, my energy level was like totally different this morning compared to like the other mornings I woken up and I've been feeling so drained. It's like that. It's like you feeling drained. It's not even there because in the morning, like at 4, 2, or 3, or 1, it's like that tiredness is gone. It reminds me kind of like working on down there in security when I had to do the night shifts on Friday nights. Ooh, plus this morning, girl had to go right ahead and wash up. You know what I mean? So normally, for the ones who are used to when I first started Good Morning with Q, I would show y'all me brushing my teeth, washing my face. Yeah, we're skipping that. Um, what we're not going to do is hold on, if I can find it. We're not gonna skip me check these blood sugars. Um, I had that thing everywhere, all than where I actually need to be. And medicine. We're not skipping that because we're just not. Um, yeah. Uh, where did I put my? Okay, we're just going to skip sugar levels today. I can kind of, by my feel, I can already tell like where it's at. But if you have diabetes type 2, please do not skip checking your sugar levels. I just don't know where my mom's. Hold up. Let me check my backpack. Okay, everybody should know I misplaced that monitor thing. Um, Never mind. I guess we're not skipping blood sugars because I just found it. It was in my other backpack. Okay. We're gonna check these blood sugars. For ones who want to know what I'm taking. This morning my seizure medicine, of course, seizure medicine, and then some allergy medicine. Because my allergies have been crazy. I just haven't. I don't depend on my allergy medicine. Y'all. Some people like, well, I have to get it. My allergies. Yeah, I only take this when like my nose is starting to get itchy or something like that. Um, so that's how that's going to work. Um, my water is right here, and alcohol. Okay, mm. Just to make it accurate. All right, even though my hands are clean. But yeah, normally we do that. We're actually need to do this first. Yeah, I'm nervous about doing Wake Up with Q because I haven't done it. And almost feels like it's been more than a year, but it's only been. I used to do it when I was working, but y'all know how that went. I got exhausted, so we did nighttime with Q. Well, that right there was even more exhausting. Even though we had fun at nighttime, I love my night crowds. Um, so we're all up on the same page. Like, what do I think it is this morning? Think we're in the 80s. I don't think that we're in the 70s. Ouch. Okay, for the ones who just really just don't care about seeing blood. Okay. Okay, not bad. We're at 98. What does this mean for me? I'm fasting today. Plenty of water. Um, plenty of water, plenty of water, plenty of water. Is that high? No, it's not high. But for me, I don't like for it to be that way in the morning. So that means that I need to make a change, another change in what I eat at nighttime. So nighttime, um, nighttime, what I need to do is drink more water, flush out my bloodstream, and tomorrow's blood sugar should be better. Cause I'm not sticking myself throughout the day, y'all. I'm not that type of diabetic, type 2 diabetic. No, we ain't sticking. But yeah, so I still do have my water. We gonna sip on that. But yeah, we're gonna do some makeup because I do like to um I like to look nice in the morning. I didn't do it yesterday, but my plan is to do it today. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Trying to make sure I didn't misplace one. Okay. Um, so that's what I'm sipping on today. It's water. I won't get a small little like treat as far as Starbucks goes until Wednesday because that's business. Um, so yeah, for the ones who don't know this, y'all, I haven't touched alcohol as of a year. Um, April 17th. I haven't touched alcohol. So, and that's by choice. Not drinking alcohol makes a difference in my life for a reason. Reason number one, yeah, I'm about to stick this in my backpack so I know where it's at. Lets you think clearer. Also, reason number two, coming home after work when I had my place from a long hard day of work, uh, drinking just wasn't cutting it. Especially stressing out. So yeah, make those life changes for yourself. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to move you already. Sorry if y'all see like a glare. I have that light on. Um, Trying to figure out, do I need to switch lights, go from this light or that light? But I might just do this light just for the time being. Let me. I have the case on my phone. Alright, so let's get started into me beating up my face. Um, because that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna actually beat up my face. And if this give me one moment, y'all. This glare is killing me. And yesterday it really didn't bother me because it wasn't nighttime. It was nighttime. And yeah. Let me take off this case. Okay. The glare isn't as bad. I had my case on, so the glare kind of made it seem better or worse than before. Alright, so we're just going to beat up this face, okay? First thing first, I'm going to actually do is apply my foundation. For me, I like using matte. Okay. Um, it works wonders on my skin. Okay, especially for my skin complexion. Like, yeah, and it has my skin looking like so natural. So we just gonna, you know, yeah, I got a big forehead, so make sure that before you put on makeup, y'all, that you moisturize your face. That you just moisturize your face. So yeah, I'm just beating on my face, y'all. Okay, check in the mirror. All right. Pretty much from here, I use Big Bertha. Even though y'all don't, I didn't put anything on my neck. Still, your girls gotta make it work. Okay. Whew. Okay, I don't know why, but it takes me longer to put on my makeup than anything else. So yeah. Okay. I technically don't need to add anything to my eyebrows, but for this purposes, we're actually going to add tame and frame. Okay, but before I do that, um, because this is going to realize you're going to see me use this for a lot. So do not be like, girl, nah, I've already done this multiple times. We just not switching up right now. Um, this right now is going to be the main frame of everything. So you are gonna. I'm looking at y'all, but I'm also having to, multitask a little bit because I'm not trying to add too much dust to it, just enough. So I kind of do have a little bit of a line there. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. Like I said, I technically don't even have to do this part, but for purposes, and also because my eyebrows are still thick. Yesterday y'all went to go get my eyebrows threaded. So yeah. Y'all might be, oh, I forgot one something. Hold on. And I'm not gonna use too much of this either. It's my lip liner. For ones who want to know, how do I get my day started? Before I actually do have to go into the office or any other day, yeah, it starts off with me taking care of myself. I'm about to turn off this light, y'all, because that glare is just too much in the camera. We're gonna actually switch from that light to this light. Okay, that's a little more better, and it's easier for me to look at y'all. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to actually go right ahead and take off my glasses for starters. And I'm just going to tint them. So I'm doing, it's just tinting. Tinting is the most easiest thing for anybody to do. Y'all might be like, Q, where'd you get yours? I got mine at the beauty supply store. Let me tell y'all something. Why in the world? Houston. I'm coming from Baytown. Okay. Come from Baytown. I should have went to the beauty supply store in Baytown. Why is it that y'all charging $14 for this? And at the beauty supply store I used to go to there in Baytown, like they're only charging $7 because they know inflation is high. And it comes with a little brush, little stick thing. Like, come on. Of course, this one's gonna look darker than the other one for one reason and one reason only. One is thicker than the other. So my job is to create the thickness. It's an illusion, y'all. I understand that. My job is to create an illusion. Hold up. Okay. Um, Let me also look at my mirror, y'all, for a minute. Okay. Hold on. Okay. What I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm actually gonna take this brush because I'm kind of just blend it on it. Yeah, just a little bit of this tint, just right here. Because your girl, one something I do not do is play around with these Nazis' eyebrows. Okay. Are we done yet? Heck no. I wish we were. I wish that we were just completely done doing these, but your girl has to have more makeup. All right. I'm gonna actually switch out this right here. Um, Normally I would use that brush for my lips, but I'm going to stray away for a minute. Um, because I need to powder my bottom lips. Now y'all might say, Q, why are you doing that? I'm doing this for one reason. So any other. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit because I'm just now building the foundation to my lips. Okay, y'all might ask, what is this? This is a highlighter. Okay, um, it's my highlighter. So let me grab the top to this right here, and we are about to do something a little different. I'm about to stray off for a minute. Um, because I want to actually hop on these eyes, these eyelids, and all these eyelashes. Y'all want to know what I do when it gets down to getting ready with Q? I told y'all some stuff we're just not gonna do. Okay, I can't look at y'all and do this right here at the same time because I ain't trying to poke myself in the eye. All right, got those flapped out the way how I actually do want them to be. Um, I do have eyeliner, y'all. I'm just not gonna put it on. One is because I need to watch the tutorial on how to put back on eyeliner. So yeah, we're gonna dive into this. Okay, so let me just show y'all the makeup little kit that I have over here. There's a couple things that I can do with this. I have this. Um, I'm thinking about getting another one that has like a blue to it. But these are my colors. Okay. Uh, I need to see how do I feel today. Do I feel innocent? Do I feel faithful? Falling in love? Like heaven? Pit a pat? Uh, dozen roses? Purpose? Lovesick? Flower powder? Uh, irresistible? Sweetness? Sparkling? Flustered? Love hurts? Or Bellazon. Those are the names that are on this palette. uh, so for the ones who are looking for a palette that's like affirmationable, this morning I'm going to actually try to go a little natural, not too natural, but enough pop of color that um it's gonna make stuff work. And then we're gonna get with the sparkles. So y'all might ask, well, Q, what would you normally use if you were going to work? Like, if you were going into the office or your boss called you into the office, what would be your colors? I've used a little bit of everything. Okay. So think this morning we're gonna go like two tones. Which means I'm going to mix uh like heaven, and then I'm gonna mix that with um actually I'm thinking about doing like a top type of thing. I haven't done this part as far as adding it up here. So I think what I want to do is I want to use like heaven as my base. And then we're going to get into mixing some stuff. Yeah, I'm going to use that as my base. Let me turn the bigger light, y'all, so I can actually see how it looks. I know y'all are going to hate it, but um, kind of gives me a more realistic type of what am I actually looking at. Okay, so it's a little too light. Not too light as in like too light, but a little too light for my liking because y'all wonder why I like switching off. Where is this at? Hold on. Yeah. I'm just cleaning off my brush over here. Alright. Y'all wonder why I like just using this. Um, cause it gets the job done faster. Hold on, y'all. I know what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Cause I'm only using this right here to dust. I just need a quick little dust. Okay. That's all I need is something really, really quick. And the rest, y'all, I can just use my hand just to do it. And, okay. All right, y'all. Your girl is not playing when it gets down to how much makeup I put on. Let me go grab the other one. I'm gonna have to get me another tool, y'all. All right. It's not saying I can't use this. So this stupid thing decided to break on me. Hold on. Alright. Then we got it back on. Alright. We have this semi back on. Hopefully it stays on, cause if not, y'all know I will freehand this. Um, I don't know why I did that. why I did that when I can just grab this part. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do now, y'all. We gonna bring in the big ones. Cause I'm not gonna take too long on this. We're gonna get flower powder. Mom, I'm on live. Y'all just moving over. That's it. So put y'all right here. Going in with the big guns. What flower powder? Because your girl ain't even playing with me sound of this. I want to hurry up and get down to my lips. 40 plus, 45 plus, 50 and up, you know. That's what I want to hurry up and get down to, y'all. It's my lips. And we just gonna dab, 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 dab. Work with the process, y'all. Okay, work with the process. Okay, cause I'm about to. Alright, so next I want to use is Dozen of Roses. Like I said, kind of going for a little, not too light, not too dark, in between. But I'm putting it up here, y'all. Okay, that's how we're doing it. Well, then let's see. I'm going to go with. I want to go with Purpose. Alright, y'all. Purpose. So we're just gonna dab, 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 dab. Here. And then we just gonna dab, 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 dab. Cause your girl ain't not. Yeah. Like I said, Purpose. Got you, mom. We're just going to that because that's all I feel like doing. We might try to do eyeliner today. And I'm only saying that because I have my eyes like this. And then I'm just going to, for any extra makeup, that's how we're rocking. Okay. This is literally my look for today. Well, it's not my complete look, okay? Um, grab my lip liner. I'm going old school on this. Okay. This right here is like the old school lip. Okay. Let me hold on. You see. Oh, here it is. Okay. Going to old school lip for ones who don't remember the 90s. And yeah, the ones who were like born in the 2000s. Sorry. Yeah, y'all don't know who I'm talking about. It's Charlene. Okay. Do I need any more lip liner? No. I will literally. Y'all can go back like on my other Instagram page and scroll it down to like when I was like my earlier 20s, just wearing just straight nothing but lip liner. Did not know how to contour them, nothing. Um, could I leave it like this? I could, but am I going to? No, I'm not. Um, I might ask, what is this? Yeah, this is like my new best friend. Okay, my new best friend. I have to. I have to have it. All right. Before I do this, hold on. Before I do this. Okay. If you want, I should have got two of these little things, but if you want, which I'm going to, she just saw me do is a little pat pat. Okay. Pat pat for a reason. Okay. Um, all right, y'all. That's all we're doing. Is a little pat pat. That that's just to give y'all just a little 90s throwback. Okay. And it just kind of gives you just a little. We ain't done. I should have grabbed the other one, but think yeah. I'll make this just a little darker, and I might be like, "Well, how are you gonna do that, Q?" Goes right back to my whole lip liner. Okay. Now let me look at this actually in my mirror. Um, Okay. So on live it looks loud, okay, but it's not. It's so toned down to where it's crazy. Um, let me move it back. All right, so it's not as loud as it may look. It's actually real toned down. You might ask Q, what do I do if I want to add color to it, brighten it up? I'm about to show you because I do want to add a pop of color to this. Not too much color, just a pop. Um, like there's not the one I'm looking for. See, I have more than one. Trying to figure out that I put it up in this too. Yeah, I did. And I'm about to show y'all the perfume that I use that you really don't need too much of. Um, I say I'm just gonna add just a pop of color, not too much color, because trying to go for like that 90s thing kind of section. So okay, yeah. Like I said, not too much, just a little bit. This is what we're doing today. Um, Now what I will do is add a little bit more gloss to it. But before I do that, I want to use this right here. I'm gonna mix it in with this one. That's the pop of color I'm talking about. Okay, can I darken this up? Yes, I can. Will I? Yes. For the ones who know exactly where I'm about to go with this, go in there. Um, then just want to gloss it up just a little bit, and then I'm gonna show y'all. For ones who know, you know, but if you don't know, I'm just gonna have to introduce you to it. Okay, y'all. Understand this. My goal is to tighten it up, not to just leave powder just sitting on top of powder. Now, I'm about to actually look at my mirror for a minute and see. Yeah, we tighten that up. Now, what I can do, and I probably will do this, because I have excessive powder on it. I just do. Okay, we tighten that up. We tighten it up. Okay. It's tight. So I'm done. When it gets down to makeup, like I said we could try to do eyeliners, but I don't think that I need eyeliner today. I have a good amount of makeup on me. Now, for the girlies who say, "What if I don't have any sparkles? I want to add sparkles." Okay, if you wanted to add sparkles to this, you could use your uh eyeshadow palette. I'm just on the move for adding any sparkle. Um, this would be like the part that I would stick on my head, wrap it around, you know, not make it look so whatnot. But I'm not rocking this today, so I'm not even worried about it. Um, it's not what I'm trying to rock out today. All right, good perfume. Okay, a good friend of mine actually got me this. This stuff smells amazing. Okay. Take a screenshot. They do have a Instagram account. Once again, do a screenshot. This stuff smells so freaking good. This is not. Let me just. All right. This is not like Victoria's Secret. This is. This stuff smells so dang on good. Yeah, I wouldn't. I have perfume that I don't mind people using. That I have perfume that I do. This is in my top tier. Nobody's using this. I don't even have this sitting out because it smells too good. Um, this is not Bed and Bath and Beyond. Okay, this is not Victoria's Secret. This is the good stuff. Okay. Sometimes y'all the good stuff costs us like $20. And it can smell amazing. Okay. Um I have some on me right now and I can still smell it. Okay? I can still smell it. Okay. Mind you, I do have perfume that I don't mind using, but this is not the cheap stuff. Okay. What was it that my friend said? My friend, he said, only queens wear this. He said, only queens wear this. He said when I was out shopping, he's like I was at the store. He's like the store that he normally shops at. And he's like, I got a guy's virgin, and he's like, I was thinking about you and like how well that you're doing and trying to pursue with your life and your career and life insurance. He's like, so of course I had to pick up something for a queen. Um, I got friends like that. I have friends that will say, hey, um, you're trying to pursue something. Why wear Bed Bath and Beyond? That's the cheap stuff. uh, he's like, no. He's like, I was out. He's like, and I was just thinking about you, and I had to get you something suitable for a queen. He's like, so I got you that. So I'm sharing this with y'all to say, ladies, yes, we want that Victoria's Secret. We do. Ain't nothing wrong with Victoria's Secret. Nothing is wrong with using your Victoria's Secret. Nothing is wrong with you using your white jasmine from Bed and Bath and Beyond. I still have mine. And to be honest with you, I don't go through perfume like that. Like I only use this when I'm either going to go out or just got finished having a shower or taking a bath or whatnot. That's the only time I pick this up. This is hidden for a reason because whenever I have to go meet with my boss, like how I'm gonna have to do that Wednesday. The smell is everything. Yes, ladies, when I say please make sure that you use deodorant, I don't. Yeah, I got so many flavors of deodorant. I picked and choose. I'm like, okay, I don't know which one I want to use. And today I'm like, oh, I want to smell like this. I have so many deodorants because why not? Why not? So many different kinds of deodorants, flavors of deodorants. Like it makes me feel good. I say that to you. When you're shopping, what I learned from my friend is make sure that whatever you're deciding to put on your body, whatever you decide to wear, do not wear it because it's convenient. Wear it because it makes you feel like a queen. Wear it because it makes you feel like a king, my brother. Do not just wear it because, oh yeah, I spent this money at Bed Bath and Beyond and it was $15 and I thought it smelled good, but once I had it on all day, the smell really didn't last. Only time I wear this is like around the house or if just chilling around family. That's the only time that I will pull this out. When I first started working back in like working like getting back into working field. Um I literally had um I had this, I had another bottle from Victoria's Secret. I do have another bottle. I have a different type of bottle. I think it's in the bathroom. And yeah, it smelled good, but it didn't last. It did not last. So I was out with my homie. Um, and this is unexpected because I'm like, okay, we're just gonna go hop around in the car. We're gonna just go hang out for a little bit. Meet one of my other coworkers, one of my other former coworkers, try to help them out. And I hop in the car, and he's like, "Here." I'm like, "What's it?" I'm like, "What?" Like he's like, "This is yours." I'm like, "No, it's not." He's like, "No, it's yours. I got it for you." He's like, take it." He's like, "I want you to have the job of your dreams. Work as hard as you can. Get the job that you dream to have. Work to support the other job and build up that so eventually you're not working two jobs. You just have that one job that supports you. I want everything for the goodness of your heart to come true." He's like, and when I was in the store, he's like, where I shop at, um, I saw this, and he's like, I was grabbing one for me for the guys, and I went over and I was just thinking about you. Like, I just want the best for you. And he's like, I got this for you. And I almost cried because I'm like, okay, no one has like out of the blue without like this is a surprise, like mind blowing, like surprise, like has ever just out of the blue just said, hey, I thought about you and I just want the best for you. And I think that more doors would be open if you were smelling way better than your cheap jasmine that you normally do wear. And this is the perfume, y'all, that I keep hidden. And I literally just got that. Thank you. So to my bestie, thank you. Um, because when I put this on, I feel like a complete queen. Even though when I wake up, I'm motivated as I'll get out. I feel like can't nobody touch this. Yep, it is your time, baby. It's your time. Um, it's everybody's time to shine. So you are a beautiful queen. When I wake up in the morning, like how I woke up this morning at 4 a.m., I see exactly what I've been listening to talking about. Your mind is rushing, your thoughts are going. I felt that. So I now have my alarm set every day for 4 a.m. in the morning so that my mind can race and do everything that it would normally do from 7 a.m. to noon. I'm gonna tell you something. From 4 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. my mind has stopped rushing because sometimes it takes all day, but within that short period of time, my mind stopped racing. I was ready for y'all this morning. I got up, took a shower. We did the whole medicine thing. Checked blood sugars. Y'all saw my mama come through. She needed to come sit right there, so we moved over here. makeup and all. And that's why I just wanted just to share something that's y'all might think Q is simple. It's the most simple thing. It's not. Perfume is not always the most simplest thing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I got this, I was in a dark spot, dark place with someone I probably shouldn't have been with. Um, and I was happy because at that time he got it for me. Okay. Um, and I wore it, and I still do wear it. And when I wear it, I don't think about that person. I just wear it because hey, it's something quick. Spray it on me. I smell good. Okay, then you gotta realize when you spray too much of this, you actually smell the alcohol. Let me tell you this: you actually do smell the alcohol. Okay, so when you're spraying anything from Bed Bath and Beyond, when we say just do a quick mist, yeah, too much of this, yeah, I've already had that. There's a bottle that I used to have, but I used it all up, but it's from Victoria's Secret. I think it's called Sexy. I think it's called Sexy Red or something like that. It comes in a red bottle. Um, that is the most best stuff that I have ever used. Um, I would put that as like my second. I put that as my second best for one reason. Ladies, if you're not ready to attract men, single men, don't wear it. Because every time I would put that stuff on from Victoria's Secret, the opposites do attract. um, but when I wear this, business attracts. Um, when I wear this, it's not as strong as some of the other stuff. Y'all might ask, well, what's all up in it? What's the ingredients? So we're just gonna read what I can read. um, so it says ingredients: alcohol, EU, perfume, attention, flammable, keep away from heater flames. That's all it says. But if you can see this part right here, this is what's in it pretty much. It's an oil. So let me explain to y'all, and I'm about to get technical on some of this stuff. So the difference between our perfumes and I'm going to mispronounce this, but I think it's Kahabi's perfumes. It's right there on the box. They use oils, different oils in their perfumes. Yes, you can still spray it on your clothes. Compared to our American brand perfumes, we have everything, including the sun underneath this. Still good perfume. I'm not gonna lie. White Jasmine, still good perfume. Where would I wear White Jasmine? Like I said, it would just be my day out type of thing. Like if I'm going to the store. Just my casual thing. Okay. But my business thing, or if I'm going out with a friend, um, this is my go-to. Okay. For ones who be like, Q, you must have some money. I only got like $10 to my name, so that's that's neither here nor there. Um, I might ask, well, what's the bottle look like, Q? This is what the bottle looks like, and y'all can really tell I really haven't been using it like that, and I'm not going to. Why? Why use it like that when I mean the aroma is pure. All right, y'all know those perfumes that when you open up the top, like you can just smell. Okay, here's the thing about this. This is funny. I can actually smell it on the outside of the box and the inside of the box. Um, this is that good stuff. Okay, this is that you know exactly what you're getting your hands on. Um, just doing a smell test. I can smell the white jasmine, but it's really okay. You can smell the white jasmine, but you can also smell the alcohol. It's like that perfumey alcohol. Bed and Bev, we need to talk about you putting expiration dates on this. Okay, and I spent base 1650. We're going to need to have a conversation. I think some of your perfume needs to start having expiration dates. Um, I'm gonna actually put this up because, like I said, this is me going to go meet boss type of perfume. I did not put this on because I'm a queen. I'm a queen always. I'm always going to be the queen. But today I just feel like that that one that one today. And since later on today I will be hanging out with my former coworker and then one of my friends. Um just to show them, appreciation. Let them know that I have been, using it. I remember when um he first got it and we went to go hang out with one of my other coworkers because I was trying to help him find another job. Um, I know y'all be like, you're over here helping out this other person, and you haven't yet got a job. I'm getting, y'all, we're getting another job. Don't worry. I just have a job with inside of a job that I just have to go pass the test with. Um, I smelled it. I'm like, wow, this smells like really good. Like literally, the box smells good, y'all. I mean that's just how great it is. And my mom has. I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. My mom's got some good, expensive perfume. In top tier, I would put this up there with hers, but I'm not going to. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. My mama has her stuff. I got my stuff, and her stuff is in her in my dad's room. Um, uh, um, when I came home, I just sprayed it on my wrist, and I was like, "Hold up." And that stuff lasts all day. Like, yeah, I've only sprayed the perfume up here and on my stomach. Okay, I'm literally smelling it on my wrist. That's just how great the perfume smells. Um, so yeah, I want all of my ladies to feel like queens. I want all of my men, both single and married, to feel like kings. I want my best friends. I want y'all to follow through because I'm living out my dream. God's got me. I'm living it out. Um, and working is something that I'm going to do. When I say I'm actually going to go meet with one of my bosses. Realize y'all, I'm doing life insurance. I need to pass this life insurance test. understand that we're going to pass. And I don't care if I have to take it so many times until we do pass. We're going to pass. Um, I met people who had to take it more than one time. So I'm good. Um, I have dreams that I need to put pen to paper so I don't forget what I want for myself in life. Y'all might be like, Q, you just want to go move out of the state, build your Yellowstone. Yeah, I would love to do that, but who's going to take care of the other responsibilities? You see, you can live in more than one place. I can have property in more than one place. I can have property in Montana. I can have property here in Texas. Um, and if I did buy property in Montana, that would just be for vacation time, downtime. And I'm still working on that downtime. Um, my goal for right now, this is a realistic goal. Y'all have seen me move to Baytown because I was in Baytown. Y'all seen me move out of Baytown. I'm not trying to go back to Baytown. Um, like I said yesterday, we went across Pasadena and where like I used to work at for security. I almost cried. Um, because yes, I do miss that place. I will if they if I get a call from like the company because I now have like the name of the company or what it's called. Um, and I messaged them yesterday. With the job application and everything. I literally told them. Um, I literally told my former captain like, hey, if you can get me through the doors, I would work that night shift. No problems out of me. Monday through Fridays. Um, I would work it. But God brings other blessings because I reached out to one of the other people who work down there. And he's like, hey, I found a name, but I just don't have a contact number. He's like, but you can find it online. Yeah, I just don't know that I do with a blessing in disguise. um, Still want to do the whole warehouse thing. So if I can do warehouse like early in the morning, um, no time for rest type of situation. Go down there to PHP, work, um, do that for like a couple hours part time, and then head down there into Pasadena. Uh, we would be in a good situation. I will still be doing my lives. Um, I'll just be rocking and rolling, y'all. Um, I realistically just want a yacht. That has a jacuzzi and a pool. Um, in Galveston, or at least get a house that has a jacuzzi and a pool, or I just build one to it in Galveston, Texas. Why Galveston? Q, it floods out there, it rains, it's this, it's that. I want to be close to the water, y'all. Like, I love being around water. Even though, like, I need to learn how to swim again, that's neither here or there. I just love being around the water and the beach. Um, that's just me. Um, for ones who don't know, um, when I do get licensed, and Dakota, if you're watching this, Dakota's my stepdaughter. Um, I'm going to actually bring you one, but you gotta study hard. I'll pay for everything else. Um, but you're gonna get started with life insurance, with selling just not life insurance, but insurance in general. Um, we just don't do car insurance. Uh, I want her to start her own legacy for herself, build for herself. Don't have to rely on me all the time. Don't have to rely on your family all the time either. It's just us and God and our support system on here. So yes, y'all. I have been in commutes with Dakota. She is fine. She is healthy. She is great. She's trying to find a job, apply for jobs. That's all I ever wanted her to do. Me, I just want to work to build up the legacy that my great grandmother, Hattie Mae Grant Christian, started to build. Then she had my grandmother, her only daughter. Then my grandmother had four children, her only daughter, which is my mother. Then from there, that legacy drops down because her legacy goes to me and my sister, even though she has 10 grandchildren. Even though my grandmother has 10 grandchildren uh, total, but she only has one daughter. And she has four granddaughters, and that includes me and my sister. I'm building this legacy and continue on this legacy for her. Every move I make, I have to think, I have to pray. Because there is no room for errors. You understand? There's no room for errors. Everything I do has to benefit my family. So when I say smell like a queen and my friend got me this, yeah, he did. Because he knows that I can do way more than just help out other people. It's kind of like what my mom told me. She told me it's Friday. She said, Couture, I get tired of you helping out everybody else and they're paying you little to nothing when you should be able to make $20 to $23 an hour. And the money's going to be building so quick, you won't even know. That's her saying, Couture, you got what it takes. Let us help. Okay. Pray to God. Don't ask me why yesterday I felt like that I was in the wrong. I just did. I said, Mom, I'm not mad. I said, Mama, I'm not mad. I get what you're saying. I said, but I did, but I'm going into life insurance, into insurance for you. My mother has been through hell and back. We ain't doing it again.
You still putting it on?
It's already done.
How come you didn't put the hair on?
I'm not wearing that today.
You should have finished the look. Never in the look.
Mama, I'm not.
Go back, put the
It's
hair
Mom.
on,
I'm still live. I can still do it right now. It's not.
and show the complete look.
Yeah, this is the complete look, yo.
And then post it.
Mom, I'm on a live, so
Yeah,
it
not,
does.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the complete look. That
And, wait a minute, let me show you something.
yeah, my mom's gonna get in on this live.
Go pause it for a minute.
It's yes. Okay, I'm back. My mom had to do a fix her up. She wanted to do. She said I need a soft glam.
Need to be at this light.
Okay.
Then take your eyeglasses off so they can be able to see.
I will. I'm just talking. I know. Let me close the door, y'all, real quick, and I can finish off what I was saying before. Okay. Well, I was saying, y'all, is that everything I do is for my mother. She's been through hell and back again, and I'm not gonna put her through that anymore. That's what I was saying. Before my mom came through up in here. The way how she did this makeup, I might have to. I'm gonna go sit over here in the light, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit of eyeliner. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't done eyeliner in like years. Last time I did eyeliner was in middle school, and I was good at it too. I was good at doing eyeliner, but everything I do is for the basics of my mother. Um, we're gonna try to put on eyeliner because normally I'm used to the pencil, but I haven't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay, let me see where we at. Okay. Not bad for like the first time me doing it since I was a teenager. But I'm gonna have to go through. Doing it better on this side than I am the other side. I don't know what I'm nervous about. Well, I always when I did eyeliner, y'all, I always did the left side better than. My right side. Don't know. Do not know. Okay. What I'm about to do is over here. So this y'all's like waterproof. Okay, give me one moment. I'm gonna talk some more. Give me a minute. Okay, well, to apply just a little bit more, not too much. Trying to see. Mm-hmm. Well, alright, so realizing I can actually put on eyeliner pretty well. I think I'm just gonna go back to wearing eyeliner. Hold on. Yes, I did eyeliner pretty good back in middle school and high school. Mainly middle school because I really couldn't keep up with all the other girls who were doing their makeup like that. Cause, you know, Okay. Yeah, now I gotta fix this makeup. Because now I actually do have to go grab my lip. So it's not supposed to be like a night look. Ah, yeah. Fuck. Right there with a block. Yeah, right there with a block. Mascara. Alright, I'm gonna do with this is okay, we are done. When it gets down to this makeup, because I'm making this makeup look more like a night look. And freaking daytime look. Okay. Everything I do in life, y'all. Sometimes us children can be selfish, but I do it for my mom. So whatever makes her happy, hey. But also, it's whatever that's gonna make the foundation even better. Uh, Just y'all going around my eyes. Like this just to kind of just clean up any makeup. Oh yeah. Alright, so my makeup, y'all, is done. Like, so there's nothing more to do. I'm about to actually clean my hands with some alcohol. And it's just easier because I'm out to wash clothes. And with this mascara, it's waterproof. So I'm gonna have to use some soap and water to wash my face. But as I was saying, everything I do for my mother. I do it for my dad and my sister. I do it for my great grandmother, who I never got to meet. But my grandmother has talked about her mother ever since I was a kid, so of course I'll never disrespect her. Uh, with that, this is the look, y'all. I just hate that a blob got like right there in my. Okay, just trying to make sure, y'all. And we all look at me. Okay, for first time that I've done this in decades, eyeliner came out looking pretty well. Not too thick, not too fine, just right. Um, yeah, yo, what mom was talking about was yes, I got my eyebrows arched yesterday. I had to get them arched. Um, I want to talk to y'all about something real quick, and this is not to scare anybody. Um, but let me first finish off my thought. Y'all might be like, Q, why move all the way out there to Galveston? Why not? Like I told you, like I just said, I like being close to the water. Um, Nothing wrong with moving out there to the East Coast. Um, there's a lot of fishing spots I can go to out there. Um, as long as I have my fishing license, um, it's something that I just want to build. It's a legacy that I want, that I can say in my family that okay, I, God helped me build this. My team helped me build this. We got this. It's one of those type of things. Um, so that's why a lot of my coworkers, one of my coworkers, they used to actually live out there in Galveston, and she's like, it's really not bad out there. She said, I'm just gonna be honest with you, like As long as you know where you want to purchase your house, you ask certain questions, and it's what you want. Um, that's that's what I want. Yeah, I understand this. So used to being so far out from my family. Um, to me, just saying, okay, I'm gonna settle here in Houston, Texas. Just gonna settle here. When I look around, yeah, I can settle here. I can work here. But where does my peace of mind come from? You have some people who are just outdoors people. That's me. I love the outdoors. Um, who does not mind when you wake up in the morning? You're in the comfort of your own place. You understand? Then you have some people who are like, I just really don't care where I'm at. That's not me. Um, I love nature, and fishing is part of nature. Um, boats and being on boats, that's part of nature. Um, even though I'll be on a go go type of thing, it doesn't mean that I can't stop for a little bit, like pause, not even stop. The word is pause for a little bit and just taking everything. Pause for a little bit to enjoy life. Um, I have no room for errors in my life right now. If you're not going to help me build, then I don't need you. Um, I've learned something from when I first started going to the whole thing with PHP. Um, and with the one seminar I went to, one of the guys said, if they can't help you build, if what you're looking for in a partner cannot help you build, then God will give you a partner, someone who will help you build. Or sometimes God just wants you to build on your own, and He's going to be that person who helps you build. Um, well, when that does come around, God will help me build. Um, y'all might let's have a talk. Let's just talk. Let's just talk for a minute, y'all. Because I've been talking, but I mean, let's just truly like talk. Okay, let's truly just talk. All right, because I'm putting up makeup and stuff. Um, I've learned something from the history of um my family. Uh, and I have to realize I'm not built like everybody in my family. God made me unique. Like every time everybody says, "Well, you're just like us," no, I'm not. God made me unique. Like it's not even funny, but it's a good thing. God made me unique. God made everybody unique. I'm not supposed to have this animosity, this anger. When I get mad, that's when everybody needs to start running left because I'm not in the right headspace when I do that. Um, so I learned not to get angry. When I left and did what and moved out when I was technically 28, going on 29. Um, God really showed me why I don't get angry. Holding a grudge is one something, but even God's taught me to let go of holding a grudge. Well, what God realized and taught me something, and I'm free willingly decided that if I ever did this, if I ever decided to get married, the word prenup, it has to be signed because that lets me know that I can trust you. That lets me know that I can physically trust you because what God is helping me build is not something that needs to always be shared. This is not going to be, hey niece, can I borrow, excuse me, $20? $20, sure. Here you go, auntie, $20. Now pay me back when you can. It's not that. Um, this is not, hey aunt, or hey cuz, can I borrow $1,000? For what? We're not doing that. When people use the word borrow, understand borrow means to pay back. Even if it means that you're sending like 10 or $5 every month all into debts paid off. That's called borrowing. Okay. Um in a marriage, this is what I learned from my grandparents and my parents. My grandparents been married for 60 plus years. Um that there is no paybacks. Even though you say, oh yeah, I told you I'm gonna pay you back, babe, here you go. Thanks, but baby, how about you just keep it? I realized that my grandparents, they have trust. Like my parents, they have trust. And I realized something. My history of relationships, they haven't been good. Um, I'm not going to say, oh yeah, let's just get married legally and there's no prenup. I just told y'all my mom's been through hell. My mother's literally recovering from her being sick. She got sick back in May. So why would I say, okay, mom, God bless me with all this. I'm working multiple jobs. I'm still with PHP. We're still making it big. And why would I go slap her in the face and say, you know what, mom, I'm not going to get a prenup? Why would I slap my grandmother in the face and say, I'm not going to get a prenup? Yeah, if I ever decide to get married or whenever that chance fall along, we're getting a prenup. What you walk into this relationship is what you're going to walk out with. Let me repeat this. What you walk into this relationship with is what you gonna walk out of the relationship. So if you walked into this relationship broke and you decide to build on and save and do all that, you get to walk out with that. I get to walk out with whatever I make. Prenup. That's how that's gonna work. Prenup. Well, also understand this. I'm not in a rush to get married. I'm not y'all. Um. Yes, I'm 31, going on 32. Come August 18th, I'll be 32 years old. And yes, for anybody who says you're a freaking Leo, yes, I'm a Leo. Everybody knows that. um, but I'm the Leo who can sometimes not make great decisions on marriage. Um, I'm so used to being with the bad guy Or the one who tells me, oh yeah, they're nice, but they're not. Then they show me other things differently. Okay. Then I just tolerate it. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So I decided if I'm gonna start dating or when I'm ready to date again, um, I'm going with the good guy. Okay. Going with the good guy. A lot of y'all might say, well, you should get with your friend who bought you the perfume. Yeah, I should probably think about doing that. Um, he's a good guy, but um, he knows that I'm trying to get. One something I love about my friend is that he's like, I already know where you're trying to go. You're trying to go from being right here to being up here, and that's exactly where he's trying to work up to being as well. So, um, yeah, I like for stuff to just work, but we're good friends. Um, I just like that he thought about me. I have a lot of friends. Yeah, I got a lot of friends. A lot of friends that think about me and they're like, I thought about getting you this. I didn't know if you really wanted it. That's okay. Um, but are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Shit. Um, but if I ever decide to ever get legally married, prenup. That's something I hate to break this to you, but it's something in the black community that we don't ever really discuss. We just say, oh yeah, we're going to take them to court. They're going to get 50-50, or they're just going to get nothing. When it could be as simple as signing a prenup. As simple as signing a prenup. It's a prenuptial agreement between two parties. What is that called? You may say, y'all might ask. Well, we learned about this yesterday. That's called a contract. Okay? A contract. It's called a contract. Legal binding between two parties. Oh yeah, yeah, I didn't think that was gonna throw that in there, right? See. But yeah, that's just me if I ever decide to ever get legally married. Like make stuff legal. Prenup up. Because God's gonna take me places right now that I don't even know. I'm just doing what he's asking me to do. But I also want to protect my great grandmother's legacy and right along my grandmother's and my mother's legacy. So I have to take those precautions. Like I said, I've seen too many divorces in my family, not from my grandparents. My grandparents have never divorced. Yeah. My grandparents have never divorced, but I've seen divorces happen, and what happens is family gets mucked over, and yeah, I'm doing a prenup. That means if I don't like you after 2 months or 3 or 4, I can just bail. I'm playing, y'all. But that's a protection for finances, and if everything works out, then I ain't gotta worry about it, right? Then it's like the contract is there, but you live your life. Y'all like this right here? This right here is my necklace, and it has the Leo in it. Yeah, I just wanted to have like a real conversation with y'all for a minute, so y'all don't be like, you ain't really talking to us where you're doing makeup and stuff. You ain't really talking with us. Well, I'm talking with y'all, so that y'all kind of know where I'm going if I ever decide to ever get legally married. Prenup, prenuptial agreement, contract. Yeah, let y'all know I'm only getting married one time. I ain't going 2 and 3. Sorry, there's too many times when you talking about trying to get remarried. I ain't gonna do all that. Shoot. All power to the ones who have went through more than one marriage. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'd rather take my time, find out what's going on, and then, see what happens. Other than that, me, honestly, I'd rather live in Galveston. Live in Galveston, have my stepdaughter, and work with her on her goals, and then have her working for PHP. Because in PHP, something that I do respect is that they don't discriminate on your disability or on your race or culture or anything like that. And that's a place that I would love for Dakota to be part of because she is a high functioning autistic. Not having her for a year, reconnecting with her over the phone, has been a freaking joy. Um, nothing, nothing is wrong with Dakota right now. She is a strong, tough cookie. Y'all might say, well, are you gonna have Dakota live with you when you do go out there to Galveston? Everything I want isn't just for that legacy, but I want Dakota to build her own legacy for herself. Even if she does decide to stay single, I don't care. Dakota's what 25, going on 26, I believe. Come January 29th. She'll be, I think, 25 or 26. No, she's already 24, so she should be 25. If I'm not mistaken, come January 29th. And her birthday is so easy to remember because my sister's birthday is January 3rd. And she's my oldest sister. Um, and my aunt's is like right after hers, I believe, or right before hers. If you were born in January, it's easy to remember y'all birthdays. uh, don't ask me. Um, yeah, mine's my birthday is right where royalty is at. Like Princess Anne was born in August. The Queen's mother, I believe, was born in August. The Queen's sister was born in August. I'm talking about Queen Elizabeth II. Um, like my mom had me in a month of royalty, so I'm good. Um, but yeah, everything I do is to make sure that the legacy is preserved and lives on. You might say, well, Couture or Q, what happens if you don't get a prenup? Okay, if I don't get a prenup, then I just don't get one. I went back on what I said, and okay, we got married, and bada boom, bada bang. Um, that's just it. Y'all have to realize I'm fine being by myself. I'm fine hanging out with my friends. Good with that. Um, I just want to live the best for myself. If my mother ever needs any help, I can hire someone to help her. Or if I need to come be with her, then I can. Because my dad says, "Hey, I need you to go sit with your mom again." Okay, great. I can still be working. Have a vehicle. Um, First vehicle I think I'm ever gonna get is gonna be a Hyundai, not a Honda, a Hyundai. Um, and have a good down payment on that, like a really good down payment. Um, only possibly have to do like 40 months, maybe 32. Um, and the rest is history. Or have to do like 72 months, which is fine. But I just want like a good down payment down the car. Um, so I can be able to like have my vehicle. Uh, you might ask like, what's gonna be next, like for you? Are you gonna go get the car right after that? I'm gonna save. The word is saving. I want to save my money, so I can be able to meet these goals and these criterias that PHP wants me to have. I want to um save so I can be able to still work when I get another job. The moment is called just saving. And then after that, I'll go look at areas that are richer and put down either put down a down payment or just go right and just buy it cash. Um, because hey, sometimes just buying a cash house is better. Um, my dreams is for when I get a cash house or when I mortgage off a house or get a mortgage for a house. My dream is to have a pool and a jacuzzi. That's what I want. I want a brand new one though. And to also like have like a beach house out there in Galveston. Um, nothing too fancy, just a beach house. Um, and on the weekends be able to go out there to the beach, or when I get off work, be able to go out there like to the beach and chill, do a little fishing, and then have a boat. You see, and eventually buy land in Montana. That's what I want. I want land in Montana. Uh, because there can just be a getaway spot that me, my mom, my family, we can just all go to. You understand? Um, it, it's a great, type of thing. Remember, y'all, I'm still country. It's just there's a lot that I would love to experience as being a Houstonian person who was born and raised in Houston. So yeah, where is it at? Yeah, I'm over here trying to find my Facebook thing. Um, okay. So I'm about to read to you something, and I actually do want to share this with y'all. I got 9 notifications. Okay, I'm gonna try not to cry. So this reads, "The legacy of a great grandmother." Okay, I'm gonna actually post this up on my YouTube channel on my post page. So yeah, I'm gonna try to go check that out. Um, try not to cry, but of course, okay. So I've never met my great grandmother. She actually passed away. Um, right after my grandmother gave birth to her first child, which is my uncle Frank. But I per se, her legacy still lives on. So this is what it says. My grandmother started her legacy. Her daughter, who is my grandma, continued her legacy and gave birth to four children, three boys and one girl. One of the daughters, the youngest daughter of that girl, who would be my great grandmother's granddaughter. Okay. My great grandmother's legacy still lives on because she has 10 great grandchildren, which I'm part of the greats. I believe I'm uh, 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 I'm number four. I'm number four. Hold up. Take that back. I'm number five because one eldest, the second eldest, third eldest, and then my sister and me. So I'm number five. Okay. Here we go. Um, I say this to Miss Hattie Mae Grant Christian. Your legacy lives on. I see myself and you every single day. I see my mother and my grandmother and you every day, and my older sister and you every day. That never give up mentality, that never quit mentality, that stay close to God mentality. Oh yeah, I'm trying not to cry. We get it from you. So everything I do in this next chapter of my life is for your legacy, not to disappoint you, never to disrespect you, because and never disrespect you because in a 31 because in 31 years going on 32 years that I have been alive, I've never and will never disrespect you or your legacy. If anything, I want to make it better because I'm going to do better. Yes, grandma's right. I look just like you. I look just like my great grandma. Uh, I can't help it. Your genes are too strong. LOL. The legacy started off in our before I go. Before I ever do anything else, I actually want to show y'all this. It's going to turn out blurry, but remember, we're on my tablet. So it says, "Rooted in love, strength, and legacy." So this is my great grandmother, and it says the beginning of our legacy. Then right here is my grandma. It says the heart that continued the legacy. This is me and my sister when we were kids. It says me and my big sister. Sisters by chance, best friends by choice. This is me and my mom. My foundation, my inspiration, my why. And then this says our legacy, our future. We carry the strength of those who came before us, and we build a future they would be proud of. We are our legacy. Everything I do is because of my great grandmother. I look just like her. I look like my mama too, but my mama wouldn't look like my mama if it wasn't for her mama. Um, I see these trends going around on and I've been seeing them like going around like you have the great grandma and then you have the grandmother and then you have her daughter and then you have her daughter's daughter. Okay. Um and then you have her daughter's daughters. Yeah, I might be like cute, but don't you have a cousin? Two cousins. They're both females. Yeah, but that kind of not gonna work in this sequel because my grandmother is my great grandmother's only child. Okay. My grandmother only has one daughter. My mother technically has three girls, but one passed away. Like while she was little, like when she came into this world, like she was still the baby. So I don't have a picture of her. And my mom didn't have a picture of her either. Um, so the trends that I see that go on, it's like you have the great grandmother. Okay, then you have the daughter, right? Because that's the your great grandmother's daughter is your grandmother, right? Then you have your grandma's daughter, which that would be my mother. Then her daughters, which would be me and my sister. Okay, those trends. I wish that this lady was living like to this day, just for us, just to do that one trend, and just for me to say, "Grandma, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Great grandma, I'm sorry. Grandma knows I'm trying to do better. Mama knows I'm trying to do better because I know that I should have been doing better. I love my great grandmother. She's enrooted in my blood, and God didn't give me anybody else better to be a mother other than her granddaughter, which is my mother. God didn't give me any other grandmother to be as best as a grandmother other than my grandma. So yeah. So y'all. So y'all, I'm about to end this live. I got something that I have to do, but I'll catch y'all later. Okay. Bye.